is Maurice Ferguson, and I'm from Buchanan, Virginia. This first poem is Assateague Lighthouse. I'm fascinated with lighthouses. I was reading somewhere that the Statue of Liberty serves as a lighthouse, that the light in the Lady's Crown can be seen 50 miles to sea. So, Assateague Lighthouse is, I think, the most beautiful of the lighthouses in Virginia. Assateague Lighthouse. A sea angel extends her hand across Chincoteague Channel. Her illumination spans moment and place. Infinite births await in the dunes the advent of existence. The contentious turn, dolor of the oyster catchers. A vast spirit appears in the concurrence of events. Each being swims forward in the aqueduct of becoming. Here, the repetitive disembarkations of living fossils transparent. Loggerhead turtle and horseshoe crab emerge from the effusive deep, while this sea angel, from her obelisk of attention, perceives the intimations of morning before day uncloaks. The dwindling embers of stars, the crabber at dockside setting out his pots, one lone fisherman tilling with the tide, the shrimp trawler and the winged fishes that are above prow, the gulls that shrink in the wake of propeller and rudder. Transfixed upon the obsidian wave, the moon seems to be a pearl in the belly of an oyster. Blind to nothing, this sea angel treads on water, cleaves the darkness with her expansive blade of light, before a moon slips inside the blue locket of day, before dawn's choristry recedes and the sun emerges from the ocean. I pray to you, steadfast concierge, for the gift to receive in a glance the cornucopia of intertidal pools, the pale silhouettes of geese and swans, wild horse and foal, a scent of dolphins and humpback whales, the pelicans plummet. O maritime goddess, I pray for perspective. 360 degrees of beacon, where and when to plant my easel, to take root, a rotunda in the ripeness of time. Now fold your watchful hand in your coat and rest until twilight, then hang again your lantern upon the dark antlers of the tide. And I wrote that on vacation 6/19/1999 in Chincoteague, Virginia. When I was young, I loved those explorers, discoverers who went out in wooden ships. And the East Indies was a place that everybody seemed to want to sail to. It was the impetus of Columbus coming our way. It was the impetus for so much exploration. So I call this poem Sailing for East Indies. And in it, you know, it's actually more of a symbolic place, but East Indies comes to symbolize, to me, you know, always what's behind the next curve, if you will. Sailing for East Indies. And this one comes from a love for history. Think about Columbus, obstinate boy, whose thoughts pursued sails beyond that plundered horizon, where the landlocked veered from verges into bottomless unknowns. Imagine all those dominoes of inlets already behind Hudson and Frobisher, each and every forthcoming fjord, oath and promise of passage to them. Know that every wing meant renewal to Magellan and his men, while they glanced endless time off aloof Tierra del Fuego. All their creativity began in fascination and error, like mistaking a meadowstone for a mockingbird. Nothing happens except the wound of knowing folly. A key turns in the guts. We must learn to live with disappointment. If we are later to hear that choristry in the last midnight between May and June, if we're to hurry at dawn into the field, not believing what we discover, the stone gone, birds sailing into the unexplored harbor of another month. Finally, the last poem, The House in the Mountain. I always liked going out in the backyard at night and looking over at the Blue Ridge Mountains. And you know, I'll see the little lights up so far into that mountain. I go, well, who lives up there? Do they have roads, you know, into places like that? What's going on here? And that was the stimulus for this one, The House in the Mountain. I did not see it until now, snuggled just below an evergreen forest where the fringe of winter's leafless trees embrace a pine thicket in the gap between two ridges. Only in this moment did I see it, the house in the mountain. Before now, the timing would have been all wrong. I would have missed the flash of its eaves, the blink of such a modest cottage. I can just imagine its fireplace and single chimney, but I cannot find the road that leads to its threshold. Cannot mark the exact place it veers off from the highway. I imagine it abides on a path beyond my reckoning. Still not satisfied with the tricks distance plays, I return at night to search through the darkness, and there a singular light gleams down from the mountainside. I think some mysterious God is hanging a lamp beyond my reach. Thank you.